My name is Anthony Grazzini. I'm the Executive Director of Grants and Accountability here at District 99. I'm really the person who works with our community to bring our mission to life. We were looking for somebody locally that had the same values and beliefs as we had, but also had the experience and flexibility to make continuous improvement, not in the can program, but really partner with us in our approach, be willing to look at the data and adjust the process as we went along, and then serve as an external coach. We don't want to have regression to the mean. We wanted to make sure that what we were doing at our schools that were in status rose those schools, but we didn't want to see our schools that weren't in status, that were already commendable, fall because we weren't giving them attention. And West 40 was a partner that had the flexibility to apply the same principles across all the schools in our district. They're willing to listen. Feedback in this whole school improvement process is really important, and being able to take that feedback and then sit with a group of people, pull that feedback apart to get to what the root need is something that they've excelled at. So I think the initial support was a lot of listening by West 40. Our administrative team had the ideas about what we wanted to do and how we wanted to do those things. I think working with our partner helped us find the most efficient way to take the steps that we were taking to improve our processes for our schools and then improve the outcomes for our kids. Whether it's phone conferences, whether it's Zoom meetings, whether it's Google Hangouts, and most importantly, the in-person interaction, they're part of our process. They're our partners with the district, they're the partners with the schools, they're the people that we're sitting alongside of when we're looking at the data and identifying whether or not we need to adjust or accelerate the processes that we're using. I think that the most impactful part of this partnership was personally the stop doing list. I think we're like every other school district, and for a number of years, we had the approach that we would throw a lot of things at the wall and see what would stick. Having a partner like West 40, when we did a top-down analysis and looked at the things that we were doing and the professional development we were offering and all of the processes that we had in place, identifying what we could cull in order to really provide that laser-like focus for our schools. It's not like a consultant that comes in and flies out and comes in and flies out. It's a consulting group that's there as part of your school and part of your district that you can pick up the phone at any time and say, hey, I have an idea. What do you think about this? Or we have this issue. It's an unintended consequence of something that we're doing. Have you experienced this in the past? What have you seen people do in this area? Like, that accessibility is really important to us in our district. It's just a pretty exciting process when you see how whole school improvement works and you see the impact that you're having. It makes you want to work harder. Our people are not afraid to roll up their sleeves and try new things, but when they find something that they've rolled up their sleeves and tried and it's having impact, they're willing to double down on their efforts in that area. And having a learning partner that is able to help you focus on those areas that have the greatest amount of impact, you can't take it for granted. I mean, you have to be very excited about that opportunity. I think the greatest asset that West 40 has had is it's helped our principals learn how to be leaders of people. You manage processes, you lead people to be to really improve education. So when you have a partner that's able to support the leaders of the building, encourage them, and make believers out of their staff, magic starts to happen.